Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. This is your reading. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody, so please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to have your own personal reading, you have any other question, please do contact me. All my information and my contact is right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel, you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, we are going to get straight to this reading. This reading is all about third parties. We want to know what is going on. This is all about the you versus the them. So what's going on in your partner's mind? What do they think about them? Why are they going for that? What do they think about you? What is a possible outcome? So I have over here onto the left, I have the them, and onto the right, I have you. So with no further ado, let's flip them over and let's go see. Let's begin with the them. I have over here for the Fool, I have the Four of Wands, I have the Habit, I have the World, I have the Three of Swords, I have the Hermit, and I have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so let's begin with what they think. Right now, what they think about the other person is they're thinking that the other person's a little bit of a fool. Why? Because the other person is truly believing that this relationship that they are having, they think it's going to be something that's going to be a long-term relationship, and yet this is not what it is. And I don't believe that your partner ever told them that this was going to be a long-term relationship. It is just something that they took upon them to believe that they are, they would be able to win their love and win their affection, and they would be able to get you out of the picture. So this is really what your partner's thinking right now, is that, what, this person is a complete fool if they think I'm going to waste all my life, all my relationship, everything I've got for this person. So this is all about a certain exploration, of course. So, your partner did get into this because your partner wanted to explore, wanted to see what was different, wanted to see, if this was interesting or not, if it would be fun or not. But your partner is quick realizing that it's not really fun. It's not really worth exploring. And there's really not exactly what was promised. Right now, your partner, not your partner, but the person who's with your partner really wants something that, as I was saying, that is more stable, wants some unity. This is just not possible. Not being possible, it is creating some problems. I do have to say, your partner is going to have some big problems over here because your partner over here is with dependency, is with the Habit. So this is somebody who is becoming very dependent of your partner. Now, they will go at great strengths to try and keep your partner and to try and be with them and to try to keep them away from you. So there is, some great problems here because of the dependency. I feel as though they don't ever want this to complete. They don't want it to finish, but your partner wants it to be completed. Your partner wants it to be done. This is how they feel. They feel like she or he has a dependency and that this needs to be completed. It needs to end, but how to end it is going to be the question. This here is really about what is going to be happening within this relationship. Well, great disappointment, with no doubt. This is not at all with neither one of the parties over here had wanted. So there is going to be some great disappointment. There is going to be some heartbreak. It is not going to be with your partner. It's going to be with the other person. Because this relationship is doomed to end really quite clearly. The only problem here is that it's a question of time. It's a question of that dependency. So, there is a really important negative factor to remember within this. When people have dependency, sometimes people get obsessed and, it can create some violent and some very dangerous situations. So this is really a situation to be handled with much care, with much caution. We do have over here, along with the disappointment, we do have a certain period where, it's going, I find like your partner is trying to think, trying to do a little bit of introspection, trying to figure out what it is that happened, what it is that they really want. I find like they are a little bit searching for themselves. They got into this relationship wanting to explore, and they're leaving it wanting to explore, but this time they're not exploring on the outside with somebody. They are needing to explore, but in their inner world with themselves. So to get out of this whole situation, they are going to need a lot of bravery to get out of it. They're going to need a really great plan so that it is quite flawless. But that is completely up to them to do, and it will be done. It will be done. They will leave them. It is not something that is going to be lasting very long. There is great disappointment over there. Moving on forward to you, I have the Knight of Cups. I have the Paranormal. I have the Two of Cups. I don't know why I'm putting that there. I have the Two of Cups over here. I have the Eight of Wands followed by the Three of Wands. I have the Empress, and I have the Queen of Swords. So right now, what he thinks and what you think about this whole thing, it's all about curiosity. It's all about having that empathy. It's all about kind of feeling sorry for the other person, because why would they do something like that? And it's about feeling sorry for yourself too. It's about maybe losing a little bit of your self-confidence because you're wondering, you know, why would they go out? Why would they try something like this? Why would they do something like this? Why would they hurt you? All these questions that you're probably asking yourself right now. And, you know, the real reason here, you know, we have it right here, and it is real all about the curiosity. This is all about seeing, you know, what's going on to the other side, what's going on at the neighbors. It's really just seeing if something else was possible, if it was worth it. And at the same time, it was a way a little bit for your partner to want to hold on a little bit more to you, because your partner is realizing that you are really much more important than anybody else right now. So they're starting to see that the grass is not greener all over the place. Over here, what is how they feel? Okay, how they feel is that they would really like to be with you. They want to be with you. They want to stay with you. They're going to do their very best. They're going to put all their efforts. They're going to give you, you know, much messages, much love, much tenderness. They're going to want to promise you also different things in your relationship, depending on where you are in your relationship, your age and everything. There is a question of either marriage or engagement or family. There is really about stepping up. For many of them out there, for many of you, there's going to be a question of, you know, let's just have this family, let's be happy, let's forget about all of this, and there's going to be a baby question in there. So this is what they are going to be wanting to offer you. They know that, you know, there's a lot of patience that's going to be needed. It's going to take quite some time. There's a lot of creativity that's going to have to be added into this relationship also, because they did leave to go explore, to go see if anything else was interesting or fun, and so they did that because they were somewhat lacking it over here. So there is going to be a need to add in something to spice up the relationship. And really, there's going to be a great need in the finality here to try and find some kind of equality, try and find some kind of fairness. And I'm not talking about justice. I'm talking about being on the exact same ground. That if you are both able to do that, to be on the same ground, trust each other, love each other, you should be able to conquer this. So that being said, this does complete this reading. I do hope that it brought you some interesting information you'll be able to use. If you do have any questions, you'd like your own reading, please do contact me. My information is right below in the video as usual. Please don't forget to subscribe. Have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.